Hey, how y'all doing today? All right, this week we are talking about knowing your cycle. We are talking about the top 10 traits and protocols to implement in order to use your cycle and support your cycle in the best way possible to support the best flow. We're not just talking about food protocols, although they're important. We're not just talking about workouts, your cardio and strength. Pay attention all week, you'll get 8 new workouts for this month. We're not just talking about stress reduction because it's a bigger dial mover than most people think, or recovery. We're talking about brain function. When is the best time to start a project, stop a project, and ask for help? We're talking about sleep strategies because when we can't sleep, changes throughout the month, and how we help changes too. And what about sex? Yeah, there's sex preferences and styles that are best suited to each week. Planning that wild, fun night out or planning a romantic, low-key night in. Work with your body and it's going to go a whole lot better and have a whole lot less disappointment. Today, we are focused on week 2 of your cycle, the week of Shira Sheri. So during week 2, your estrogen is peaking. It is on the rise and so is your energy and a lot of other things. In order to support your estrogen, we're still using the cooling food protocol. So we're still focusing on fish, chicken, and turkey, dill, sage, cumin, the cooling protocols. We are seed cycling with pumpkin and flax seeds. A really nice restaurant choice during Shira's reign would be a nice Mediterranean restaurant. And we are carb cycling. Body is preferentially wanting to use carbs, so we need to lower those carbs and then the body will use fat on low carb days. It works. All right, but the carb cycling also helps as we are busting our personal records with the super heavy and super fast workouts. Because like we've talked about before, when you lean into your cycle and build muscle during the building muscle phase, that would be Shira's specialty, then you don't have to lift so darn hard the rest of the month and you can maintain your gains. Okay, so strength workouts are gonna feel super easy this week. All that estrogen has got you riding on a high. Now, when you're doing your strength workouts, still twice a week with a max of 30 minutes. This is how we really lean into and support our cycle when you hit 40 and beyond, right? Doing hour-long workouts is not going to be helpful. We are officially in a time of our life where more is not better. Plan your workouts, work the plan, 30 minutes, get out, right? So reason being, just so we're all on the same page, growth hormone and testosterone peak. They're increased during your workout, right? But cortisol is also increasing. Cortisol says we will store fat because if we get too stressed out, if the lion is chasing us too long, we're going to need to shut down this muscle growth because we need to run from the lion. And it's at about 30 minutes that the cortisol overtakes the growth hormone and the testosterone. So we want to get our workouts done before that happens. Sample workout might look like, I always do 4 exercises, a leg, a chest, a back, and a beauty part. I do them circuit style. You want to do 6 to 11 reps to failure. If you do not hit failure before 12, you need to pick up a heavier weight. If you cannot get 6 reps, you need to back off just a smidge. I'm all for heavy, but you got to be able to do it, right? So you might do Bulgarian split squats, followed by a chest press, followed by bent over rows, and bicep curls. Do that twice this week. Then we've got our cardio. Same thing, twice a week, 30 minutes and done. The sample workout, I rounded up for you. This is go through this workout 1 round. How quick can you make it happen? But no matter what, you're done at 30 minutes, right? You're gonna run 100 meters and do 25 sit-ups. Run another 100 meters and do 25 pull-ups. Run again, 25 sit-ups. Run again, 25 push-ups, and finish with the run. How long did that take you? That's a sample workout for Shira. You should be able to get that through that super fast. And then every time you hit Shira's week, do it again and see how long it takes you. See if you can improve. Now your recovery from all that heavy duty stuff, we're in the cooling half of your cycle. Ice baths. Ice baths aren't good all month long, but this is going to be the time of month you tolerate it best and it works best for the female person. Remember, a lot of research is done on men, so what you read may not apply to women, especially over 40. Also, you might want to try for recovery some restorative yoga, a more active stretching session, right? Stress reduction, also a little bit more active during She-Ra's reign. We've got lots of estrogen that we might need to burn off. I like to combine mantras with a low impact movement. I like the class Intensati. It is my all-time favorite, so that's what I do. Your brain, zipping like crazy. It is on creative high. It's a great time to brainstorm and figure out new projects for the month. Sleep. During the estrogen high, it is tougher to get to sleep. Once you get there, you can stay asleep, but getting there can be hard. You may want to try melatonin and maybe some meditation or some gratitude journaling. And of course, sex. Sex could help you get to sleep. And the way She-Ra's riding could help you get to sleep, right? You are riding that estrogen high. That means it's going to be quick, it's going to be frequent, but it's going to have hints of athletic fun, like an all-night marathon. That could be athletically fun and help you get to sleep. That's She-Ra for you. Do you have another trait that you're wondering about? Drop it in the comments and I will see what I can find out for you. And be sure to keep watching all week in order to get all the workouts, all of the sleep strategies, all of the food tips and tricks. Or you can go download the Workouts by the Week PDF. The link is in the bio on Instagram, or I'll drop it in the comments here on Facebook. Have a most fantastic afternoon. Tomorrow, we talk about laid back Leona.